Hi, I'm Becky. I'm the executive director of HIFF. Oh, you guys. And I'm really, really thrilled to welcome you to the 37th Annual Hawaii International Film Festival presented by Holly Kulani. And especially excited to welcome you to the screening tonight, which is the world premiere of Ottomaticake. We are so thrilled to be presenting the world premiere of this film that is such a homegrown story and a homecoming for the filmmaker, and we are honored that she is sharing this at HIFF and with all of you tonight. There's a bunch of little things that I have to say about HIFF really quick, and then I'll talk a little bit about Gemma, and then she's going to come up and tell you even more about the film, and then we'll actually watch the film, and it's going to be great. So, HIFF is, this film is up for the Audience Choice Award. You guys all got those ballots? Yes? Okay. So rate it super high, rate the film super high. Our Audience Choice Award is presented by Hawaii News Now, and at the end of the festival, one of the films will win that Audience Choice Award. And you can put them out in the ballot boxes when you go out of the theater. We're doing a survey, so you can grab a survey at the box office. And you can tell us all the things that you love about HIFF and all the things that you want us to do to make it better next year. And you'll be entered to win tickets for our spring showcase. And then this film is a part of our new Made in Hawaii Spotlight program. And we're really, really thrilled about this program this year. The Made in Hawaii Showcase is presented by the Hawaii Film Office. And can we just get a round of applause for John Dawson, the film company? Yeah. There's so much support and excitement behind the Made in Hawaii program this year. We have amazing films, both features and docs, shorts, narratives. We're all really, really thrilled to see how great these films are and how talented, this industry is, both in front of and behind the camera, and also how much support there is in the audience and how excited the people are to see them. And it's really exciting for us to be able to do the Made in Hawaii program. That is our new competition program also, so we will be presenting these films with awards, and that's a big deal for a film festival. So we're thrilled about that. And so I would love if you checked out the other films in the Made in Hawaii program. You can go to hiff.org, you can filter by section. We still have a number of other screenings of our Made in Hawaii films that you can check out at the festival. So that's all I'm gonna say. I didn't meet Gemma until this film festival, and she is one of the nicest, most amazing people. Clap for that. And she's such a festival star. She is not only directing this film, she's also on one of our juries. She's on the Nutpack jury. And it's just so much support and constant enthusiasm from her. And I'm really excited it's such an enthusiastic crowd that's going to be able to give that back to her for her screening tonight. I'm sort of giving them permission to be rowdy a little bit. So thank you so much. I want you to come out and say a few things. And we also have some special guests, cast and crew in the audience, so please stay at the end for a Q&A and some additional surprises that I'm not going to say what those additional surprises are, but I think that you'll like them. And then after the screening, there's an after party at Downbeat Lounge in Chinatown. So bring your ticket stub. Josh will be there, and there's a special cocktail. So that's gonna be really fun. Okay, without further ado, the director of the film.
Thank you everybody for coming here tonight. This is, like Becky said, a homecoming for me. Even though I'm doing another film titled Homecoming, I realize that this is actually a homecoming for me, and I hope it's also for Otto and everybody that put their heart in this film. This is a film that is not, can you hear me?
Louder!
This is a film, I don't know if this, this is a film that is not only an act of love, but it's an act of faith. And I have known Otto, for 12 years, and we worked on this film for 5 years. And think of films like they're my babies. So I have an 8-year-old baby that is a girl, that is called Ella es el Matador. And this is like a boy that you are about to give birth with. I mean, with me, So this is a really special day for me, and I hope for everybody who is in the film. Otto, come on. Who doesn't know Otto? I love this man. I followed him for 5 years, and in the process of following him, he gave me a great gift, which is I learned some ingredients to be happier, to be less worried, and I feel like his life is really an antidote, just like really like a tool for joy. So I hope you enjoy the film. I'm going to let him talk for a second. But I really hope that you leave the room thinking about what are your ingredients for joy. So anyway, thank you for coming. Please stay. If you need to leave early, make sure that you vote. And as Becky said, we do have some surprises. And I want to thank the Hawaii International Film Festival. I want to thank Jeanette Paulson Herenico. I want to thank Becky and all the staff. And there's so many other people that I want to thank after that are part of the crew. My amazing editor is here, Hyun Lee, all the people that you will see in the film. But I'm going to shut up now because I want you to see the film, and then we'll have everybody out here, including Otto's parents that are here too. You want to say something?
Aloha. What do you guys think? Okay, so we're going to start a short Q&A. Let's again give a warm round of aloha to Director Gemma Cubero del Barrio. And also the man of the evening, Otto. Come on down, guys.
We're hungry!
Hey, sorry. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, we're going to have a few questions, but I'm going to start with the first question. So, how did you when did you decide to make a documentary about Otto?
So I have known Otto for 12 years. The first time I saw Otto was at that event where he performed Hedwig and the Angry Inch. And my friend Amelia Borowski got me tickets to go to that show, and I had this tiny camera with me. And Amelia said, just go in, he's amazing. And I went in with this really shitty camera. And I was not even filming at the time, but I saw him in drag, and I was like, wow, who is this man? Then I saw the performance, and I was so blown away by you and everybody in the show. And I just kept hearing about Otto over the years. But fast forward to 2012, I came back to Hawaii, and I was actually in a kind of like a difficult time in my life. And Otto was also struggling. I think you probably had been already struggling with the drug dealing going on in Chinatown for like a year and a half or so. Yeah. He had already done the Otto Defend campaign. So we met, and you told me what was happening, and you actually...
Yeah, I said, I wish you got some of this on film, what was happening.
So I said to him, I'm not interested in doing something about police corruption and drug dealing because I'm working on a film in Mexico about the killings of women. But I was so fascinated by him that I said, I want to do something about you. And yes, of course, that's him too. He's an activist, and you care about your people. Yeah. So I just started showing up to the shop, and he was baking all the time, all the time. And then he would just send me to meet people. So I went and met with wonderful Dave Hewlett from Sticklers. Come on. And I had this amazing interview. And then I met with Joanne, who's not here.
She couldn't be here. She's in
Idaho.
Idaho.
But she saw I sent her the screener. And I was like, oh my God, And then I met with the wonderful 86 list. So he gave me pieces of bites of himself. Josh and Derek. And then people started to show up in the shop, like that amazing lady Nati. So you were just guiding me through without telling me. So I talk to this, talk to that, but in the meantime you were like baking, like I could not find 2 hours to interview you. Normally I go, if I'm going to do a film about you, Anderson, I go and I talk to you first. This was completely the opposite. You were one of the last people that I interviewed. So I got to meet this wonderful man through the wonderful people that are in his life. And also had the chance to, experience really what was happening in Chinatown. I want to call Linda Dang. Please, can you come out here?
Linda?
Linda?
Linda.
Linda, can you come out here? So that's how it all started.
Linda was your neighbor.
Neighbor, yeah.
Linda, please come out.
On that street, there wasn't that many people on that. There's not that many people on that street, so I didn't have many neighbors. But she
Linda.
was one of them.
Please. This woman was so brave. Is it working?
Yeah, it's working,
I'm
yeah.
not making it work.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, Otto. So
Yes.
when Gemma was basically documenting all this stuff that's happening in Chinatown, I don't think you had any idea it was going to be a documentary film. Maybe you thought it was just going to be evidence, right, or something.
Yeah.
That you were presenting.
Yeah, I just thought maybe something she could catch on film that would make people see that maybe it would help change it, and then it turned into this. Turned into a lot more.
Because you have already gone to the police quite a bit. You were like doing your own video recording, you were taking photos,
Yeah,
but nothing really was
just
happening.
the phone. I was doing it on the phone.
And then this lovely woman got robbed in the
Yeah.
middle of it,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
No, anyway, so that's how it all began. And I thought it was going to be a short film, and then I followed him for like 4 years, 2 years of edit. Keon Lee, please come out, amazing editor. So during the production, this was like Otto and me. I want to also call out Mark Nita, who shot the beautiful roller skates scene. Mark, can you come out? And everything else, it was just me and Otto, and then my wonderful editor. We worked on this film almost for 2 years. So, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. You want to say something else?
No.
Okay, no. Okay. So how about any questions from the audience? Yes, go ahead.
Taking orders for Thanksgiving?
While you brought that up, it's something pertaining to that. You know when you have a business for a really long time, and you how do you explain it without being rude? You don't forget me. That's all. Just don't forget me, because it's hard when you have a business and you've already done it. You've already gone there. But if you still like the cake, you should still come back if you wanted to still stay around.
How are you guys, like, when, because I went to a show, like, when I was, a long time ago, and I rarely went out, but when I did, and I saw the cheesecake, and I was like, what is this? I was like, pure magic. So when Otto first started bringing the cheesecake, this just doesn't gel well with, a punk rock show. What were your initial ideas?
I think I had it first at, he had punk rock shows at his bakery in the parking lot outside, and he would serve cheesecake there. It was kind of strange, because it's the outside in the industrial area, like Lagoon Drive, and it's like outdoors in like concrete asphalt parking lot, and then it would be like punk rock bands, and then a little table with some cheesecake. I remember I really liked cheesecake too. My mom made really good cheesecake, and then I tasted Otto and I thought, oh, I'm sorry, Mom, your cheesecake is not as good anymore.
Well, I did the whole Radio Free thing, and Otto would bring his cheesecake to the meetings, and I would sneak a piece every single night when I did my overnight midnight show, and then we just became friends, and he would just bring it to like concerts. I go to concerts at like Pink's Garage, and there'd be Otto cheesecakes up there in the VIP room, so that was awesome. So sorry, but no, it just made sense. Like Otto just made sense. He's the punk rock. The guy was like giving away cheesecake for free, and that's like super punk rock to like just everyone. Like, punk rock's all about like, hey, everybody's included. So here's some cheesecake, and enjoy this crappy 3-card punk that we're gonna play. Okay. Okay.
Any more
Derek doesn't have anything to
questions?
say.
More questions? No?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so are you hoping that with this film coming out, because I know it's kind of late in your personal journey, but are you hoping that hopefully this will shed some light on the overall situation over there and change it for others?
I think you're meaning about Chinatown?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm not there anymore, but I do hope that something would change down there, definitely. And if they ever, I told them, a lot of the businesses and the people that were helping me, I went to them, I said, if you need help, I will come back down and help you. So if they do ask for any help, yes, I would definitely go back to help.
I'll say something real quick.
Sure.
He still has a business. I still have a business in Chinatown, and I would say that with all the publicity that Otto brought to the attention, to Chinatown, all the media coverage, the police community meetings we'd had, the neighborhood board meetings, state legislators like getting involved, like Otto being brave and bold and making a really vocal stance on what was happening in Chinatown, it has made a change. It has become, from when Otto was there to where it is now, it is a bit safer now. There are less people like slanging drugs on the street, especially in the blocks where he was and in the main kind of core neighborhood where businesses are. So I think a lot of like business owners were kind of more passive and just going, well, fuck it, this is what it is Chinatown. And Otto was like, this is not okay. And he would like make noise about it and photograph them and film them and like put his neck out there. And it has changed it, in my opinion, at least being down there from like 5-6 years ago. It's gotten better. So thanks, Otto.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I want to thank Otto's parents for being here. I don't know if you guys want to come. So lovely. Also want to thank Chip, who helped Otto at the very
Yes,
end.
Chip.
Please,
Chip.
are you here?
Thank you, Chip. He saved me.
Please introduce me to Otto. Amelia, where are
Amelia?
you? Amelia.
Oh, thank you.
And I also, there's so many people here that have supported us throughout, from my landlord to my therapist to like, you know who you are. So I'm not forgetting anybody. Shirley Thompson, amazing. I love my drinks with you. And anyway, more questions maybe?
So, Otto, you're a chef, you're a creator, you're a maker. What is your thought process when you're baking? Coming up with new, flavors, or what makes you inspired?
I guess like for an example of one of the flavors, because I think I'm up to about 286 different flavors. And I like to travel. I don't know if anybody knows that about me, that I like to travel a lot. And
A lot of things not in the film.
yeah, there's a lot. There's like many things that I do that didn't make it in the film. It would have been another 3 hours. But I just recently went to LA, and Kat, thank you. He helped with this one. What's that called again? Tahi. Tahi. So what I did is in my vanilla crust, I put tahi in the crust. And then I put cucumber, mango, orange, lime, and pineapple in the cake. And then the icing, I put more, what's it called again? Tahi! At the top. So it's endless. I think that when you said something about being a chef, I also think of myself as an artist.
Yes, you are. You are.
More than that, because it's like you're doing something that is more that, I don't know, food and art, yeah, sorry. And there's some people who work for me that aren't here. Thank you. And also, thank you very much to the people who do work for me that are here. Could you raise your hand or stand
Daniel,
up? Could you stand up? The
Josie,
people who work.
Nick.
Nick. Stand up.
I can't say great product because you're an artist, but you make amazing creations, and I mean, you being, really the epitome of punk rock. Has anyone, a big corporation come in and give you a check, like, we want to expand your operation?
I have had quite a few people that did that, but I don't know if everybody knows it. You saw it in there. You notice how I was making the cake with my arm? That's how each cake is made. So it's not some big giant corporation. It's me making it with this right arm. So make sure that nothing happens to this arm. And that's how all the cakes are made. They're all stirred. There's not even a mixer involved. There's no mixer. The only thing is an oven and a refrigerator that I can't do myself.
You sure?
Any other questions from the audience?
Yeah, more questions.
Yes, go ahead.
Hi. My son, for his 7th birthday, all he wanted was an Otto cake, and Otto was nice enough to make it. My son also has attention deficit disorder. So have you thought about perhaps reaching out to children and telling them your story? Because I think it would be very powerful and important for them.
Over the years, yeah, more, not too much to the kid, but I talked to the parent, and I always told the parent that if the kid likes anything, don't stop them from doing it. Let that kid do whatever they want to do. If my father hadn't let me make those cookies that day, I might not be standing here. And I was. Yeah, thanks for letting me touch that hot oven. Thank you. I never got burned, but like putting it in. I think that put that strength of doing something dangerous, for a kid to put it in the oven. So yeah, sorry.
Yes.
What's your favorite flavor? 2 questions. What's your favorite flavor, and is your right arm insured?
Right arm is not insured, and I think there's like 10 people in this room or more, orange chocolate chip.
Key lime.
No, that's his favorite. Yes, ma'am.
When are you gonna run for mayor, Otto?
I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'd do that. Sorry about that.
I think we have time for 2 more questions, but I think we're going to do some giveaways, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
We have giveaways. Doug, can you come and help?
You're a big part of the film. Come out, please.
How do you have giveaways? Oh, okay. So this is Addison.
Our debut.
These are the sticklers.
We brought some CDs that are over almost 20 years old. So anybody still has a CD player, we're willing to give you guys a CD for free, but we'll ask some trivia.
Can you name a song by the Sticklers?
You got it.
Got it, somebody else? You got it. Come on down. Anybody else? You got it. Come on down.
Thank you. There's 3 more.
3 more songs.
Yeah, 2 more.
How
about?
Thank you.
I don't know. Something stupid.
How old am I?
What year was our first show? Some of you were in high school. That was a really tough one.
86.
No.
86.
Close. 87.
Not even. Oh, really? It's not. I don't have any free CDs.
All right. Well, we have 4 more. Just come ask me for it.
Yeah. Anybody wants a CD? Yeah.
Okay, this is the best question in the whole world. How old is Otto?
My parents are not included in this.
I know.
No, you don't.
I've had like 10 people say they truly know how old Otto is. Like, seriously, I know. I saw his ID, and then it's like not true. So different answers.
Yeah, because I changed it on my ID.
A better question. Who's got something else better?
Where's his real birthday?
Yeah.
What was that?
Halloween.
Name another member of the Sticklers besides Addison and Otto and Alex. Jackson. Guaranteed already has the CD though, so what's the point?
Derek was a member for 2 shows.
Yeah. Just
Thank you.
Okay, guys, so, anything else? Like, we'll have a, after party, right?
Okay.
Oh yeah, everyone's invited. Bring your ticket stub to Downbeat Lounge at 42 North Hotel Street in Chinatown. You'll get a buy one drink, get one free special custom-made cocktail called the Ottomaticake, and it's a key lime cheesecake shot, and it's free if you buy a drink. And then we'll be playing some punk rock music and hanging out. And come down to Downbeat Lounge tonight. You guys are all invited, please. And thanks, Otto, again. Good job.
You want to say the last thing?
Yeah. I just want to say that for me, and I think for Otto, the cheesecake is the vehicle to other things in life. So we wanted to bring a little sample of the cake.
Yeah,
So-
we brought samples of cake, so we would persuade you to remember to vote on the way out. But on the way out, we have cake for you, and hopefully you'll vote. Thank you. Yeah, please vote.
Thank you very much.